It is officially January 2026, and if your house is anything like mine, the fridge is looking a little bit empty after the holiday chaos, and your health goals are front and center. We all know that feeling of walking into Costco with a mission to eat better, only to get overwhelmed by the sheer size of the dairy case. Between the massive tubs of yogurt and the endless rows of cheese, it is easy to wonder which items are actually helping you hit those protein goals, and which ones are just clever marketing. That is exactly why I spent the last week scouring the aisles of my local warehouse to find the absolute best, most nutrient-dense dairy options that will actually help you stay on track without breaking the bank. If you are ready to upgrade your grocery game and make this your healthiest year yet, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our weekly Costco deep dives. We are jumping right into the best healthy dairy finds for 2026, and trust me, some of these might surprise you. First on the list is an absolute legend in the health community, and for good reason, the Kirkland Signature Organic Greek Non-Fat Yogurt. If you have been following this video for a while, you know I rarely leave Costco without a 2-pack of these. In January, when everyone is looking for high-protein, low-calorie breakfast options, this yogurt is the undisputed heavyweight champion. Each serving packs about 18 grams of protein with 0 fat and no added sugars, which is exactly what you want if you are focusing on muscle maintenance or weight loss. The beauty of the Kirkland version is that it is USDA organic, meaning you are avoiding those synthetic hormones and pesticides that can sometimes creep into conventional dairy. It has that perfect, thick, tangy consistency that works just as well in a morning smoothie bowl as it does as a healthy substitute for sour cream on your Taco Tuesday. I love to top mine with some of those frozen organic berries you can find a few aisles over and a sprinkle of hemp hearts for a breakfast that actually keeps you full until lunch. Second, we have to talk about the comeback kid of the dairy aisle, Kirkland Signature Organic Plain Cottage Cheese. For a long time, cottage cheese was seen as a bit of a grandma food, but in 2026, it is officially the it ingredient for anyone trying to sneak more protein into their diet. This specific version at Costco is a massive win because it is made with simple, clean ingredients without a bunch of weird gums or stabilizers. It is naturally high in casein protein, which is a slow-digesting protein that is perfect for keeping you satisfied throughout the day, or even as a late-night snack to help with muscle recovery while you sleep. I have seen so many people on social media blending this up to make high-protein pasta sauces or even using it as a base for healthy cheesecake bowls. And honestly, the versatility is unmatched. It is one of those staples that makes healthy eating feel less like a chore and more like a creative challenge. Third, let's move over to the butter section because yes, butter can absolutely be part of a healthy diet if you are choosing the right kind. Right now, the standout is the Kerrygold New Zealand grass-fed butter. While Costco has had Kerrygold for years, the New Zealand version hitting the shelves this January is particularly impressive. Grass-fed dairy is naturally higher in omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin K2 compared to grain-fed alternatives, which is great for heart and bone health. You can literally see the difference in the color. It has that deep golden yellow hue that tells you those cows were out on pasture eating actual grass. Whether you are using a small pat on your morning eggs or using it to sauté some fresh veggies, the flavor profile is so much richer than standard butter. It's a great example of how you can prioritize quality over quantity and still enjoy the foods you love. If you are finding these tips helpful so far, make sure to share this video with a friend who is also trying to navigate the Costco aisles this month. It really helps the channel out and keeps these guides coming. We are just getting started with our top 10 list, and coming up next, we are going to dive into a specific type of milk that is a total game changer for anyone who usually struggles with dairy digestion, plus a luxury cheese that is surprisingly one of the healthiest things in the warehouse. Stay tuned because the next few items are going to completely change how you look at the dairy case. Moving right along to our fourth item, let's talk about a total game changer for anyone who has spent years thinking they were lactose intolerant, but still missed the taste of real cow's milk. I'm talking about the Kirkland Signature Organic A2 Protein Whole Milk. You've probably seen this in the refrigerated section next to the standard organic milk, and if you haven't tried it yet, January 2026 is the perfect time to start. The science behind this is fascinating. Most conventional milk contains both A1 and A2 beta-casein proteins, But many people find the A1 protein difficult to digest, leading to that bloated, uncomfortable feeling. This A2 milk comes from cows that naturally produce only the A2 protein, which is much easier on the gut. It is USDA organic, ultra-pasteurized for a longer shelf life, and comes in a convenient 3-pack of half gallons. It's creamy, rich, and perfect for your morning coffee or that post-workout smoothie. If you've been sticking to almond or oat milk solely because of digestion issues, this might be your ticket back to real dairy, and at Costco prices, it's a steal compared to specialty grocery stores. Fifth on the list is something that perfectly aligns with the big gut health focus we are seeing all over the place this year: Lifeway Kefir. While Costco sometimes rotates brands, their commitment to carrying high-quality kefir is a huge win for members. Think of kefir as the more powerful, drinkable cousin of yogurt. It typically contains about 12 different strains of live and active probiotic cultures, which is significantly more than your average yogurt. In the winter months, when our immune systems are working overtime, keeping your microbiome balanced is one of the best things you can do for your health. Each cup gives you about 10 to 13 grams of protein and a massive dose of calcium and vitamin D. I personally love the plain version because you avoid those added sugars, and you can easily blend it with a little honey or fresh fruit. It has that signature tart, effervescent kick that really wakes up your palate in the morning. Since we are about halfway through our list, I want to take a quick second to check in with you guys. Which one of these has been your go-to Costco dairy staple so far? Drop a comment down below. I love hearing how you guys are using these products in your own kitchens. And if you're getting some new ideas for your next grocery run, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We have a lot more Costco secrets coming your way this year, and I don't want you to miss out on any of them. Sixth, we are diving into that luxury item I mentioned earlier, which is the Kirkland Signature Parmigiano Reggiano. Now I know what you're thinking, isn't cheese supposed to be the indulgence? Well, yes, but this specific cheese is a nutritional powerhouse. This isn't the Parmesan you find in a green shaker can. This is the real deal, aged for 24 months and imported straight from Italy. Because it is aged for so long, it is naturally lactose-free, making it another fantastic option for the dairy-sensitive crowd. Ounce for ounce, it is one of the highest protein cheeses you can buy, packing about 9 to 10 grams per serving. It's also incredibly dense in calcium. I love keeping a wedge of this in the fridge to microplane over roasted vegetables or salads. It adds so much savory, umami flavor that you don't need to use a ton of it, which is the key to enjoying dairy while staying mindful of your goals. Plus, the price at Costco for a genuine PDO, Protected Designation of Origin cheese, is practically unbeatable. Seventh, let's talk about the ultimate no-excuses snack for a busy January: Kirkland's Signature Organic String Cheese. I know these are often marketed for kids' lunchboxes, but honestly, these should be in every adult's fridge too. When you are rushing between work and the gym, having a portable, portion-controlled hit of 7 grams of protein for only 80 calories is a lifesaver. These are made from organic part-skim mozzarella, meaning you are getting high-quality dairy without the synthetic extras. The ingredient list is remarkably clean: just milk, cheese cultures, salt, and enzymes. It's the perfect bridge between meals that keeps you from reaching for the less-than-healthy snacks in the office break room. I usually grab a couple of these on my way out the door, and they are consistently fresh and high quality. It's one of those simple, reliable items that makes sticking to a healthy routine so much easier when life gets hectic. We've covered everything from digestion-friendly milk to probiotic-rich drinks and high-protein snacks, but we still have 3 more heavy hitters to get through. The next 3 items on our list are the ones I consider the secret weapons of the Costco dairy aisle. Items that most people walk right past, but are actually some of the best values in the entire warehouse for your health and your wallet. One of them is a butter alternative that's perfect for high-heat cooking, and another is a plant-based dairy swap that actually rivals the nutrition of the real thing. Stick around, because we're heading into the home stretch of our January 2026 Costco haul. Eighth on our list is a product that often gets overlooked in the fancy cheese flight section, but it is actually one of the cleanest protein sources in the entire store: Kirkland Signature Fresh Goat Cheese. Usually sold in a convenient 2-pack of 10.5-ounce logs, this cheese is a secret weapon for anyone who wants a creamy ewer without the heaviness of traditional cow's milk cheese. Goat cheese is naturally lower in lactose and contains smaller fat globules, which makes it significantly easier for your body to break down and digest. Nutritionally, it's a powerhouse, offering a good hit of protein and healthy fats with fewer calories per ounce than something like a sharp cheddar. I personally love crumbling this over a big bowl of roasted beets and arugula, or even spreading a little bit on some of those whole grain crackers you can find in the pantry aisle. It's a simple way to make a healthy lunch feel like a gourmet meal while keeping your gut health a top priority. Ninth, we have to talk about a staple for anyone who does a lot of home cooking but wants to avoid the inflammatory issues often linked to seed oils. Carrington Farms organic ghee. If you aren't familiar with ghee, it is essentially clarified butter that has been simmered down until the water and milk solids are removed. What you're left with is a pure golden fat that has an incredibly high smoke point, meaning it won't burn or oxidize at high temperatures like regular butter or olive oil. Because the milk solids, lactose and casein, are removed, it is generally considered lactose-free, making it a favorite for the paleo and keto communities. At Costco, you can get a massive jar that lasts forever for a fraction of what you'd pay at a specialty health food store. Use it for sautéing your morning spinach or searing a piece of wild-caught salmon. The nutty, rich flavor is absolutely addictive and much better for your metabolic health than the processed vegetable oils found in most kitchens. Before we hit that final number 10 spot, I want to give a massive thank you to everyone who has watched this far. If you found even one new item to add to your grocery list, do me a favor and share this video with someone who is trying to clean up their diet this month. Your support is what allows me to keep doing these deep dives and helping our community find the best deals for a healthier life. Now, let's wrap this up with a product that has been flying off the shelves so fast this January that you might have to check twice to find it. 10th and finally, we have the Fairlife Nutrition Plan Protein Shakes. Now, you might see these and think protein drink, but at their core, these are ultra-filtered dairy products. Fairlife uses a unique filtration process to concentrate the natural protein in milk while filtering out most of the sugars and all of the lactose. The result is a drink that has 30 grams of protein, only 2 grams of sugar, and 150 calories. In the world of healthy dairy, this is a massive technological win for 2026. It's perfect for that post-gym recovery or as a quick breakfast on those mornings when you're running out the door. The chocolate flavor tastes remarkably like actual chocolate milk, not a chalky supplement, which is why it has such a cult following. Finding it in stock at Costco can feel like winning the lottery sometimes, but if you see that 18-count case, grab it immediately. It's one of the most efficient ways to hit your protein targets without the extra fluff. And there you have it, the 10 best healthy dairy products you need to be grabbing at Costco this January. Starting the year with a well-stocked, nutrient-dense fridge is the best way to ensure those health goals actually stick past the first 2 weeks of the month. Whether you are looking for gut-friendly kefir, high-protein cottage cheese, or the perfect cooking fat like ghee, Costco really is the ultimate destination for quality dairy at a price that makes sense. I hope this guide makes your next warehouse trip a little less stressful and a lot more productive. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments which of these is your absolute must-have. I'll see you in the next video for another look at how to make 2026 your best year yet. Happy shopping!